This is a really welcome surprise. This has come earlier than what they normally do in my garden. I would usually expect this in second week of September, and this has been out probably 5 or 6 days, I would think. Beautiful, and the fragrance is, well, I would call it amazing. Other people would say it's overpowering. So you put 3 of these in a hallway and you will perfume the whole house. Well, obviously depending what size house you've got, but a normal home, you will smell it everywhere. Nicknamed the ginger lily, Hedychium, and I think it's called something like Gardnerium. Love it. This is another patch that I've got at the bottom of the garden, just next to the Buddleia globiosa. So some people have commented making fun about my tomatoes and the fact that I've tried a resow. I mean, the way I look at it, it might not work, but I've got nothing to lose, because my tomatoes had cropped. I had a full crop from the floor right to the top. They were done, so I can either stop eating my fresh tomatoes in first week of August, or I can have a try. I've had a try and we'll see. The other thing was, there was a comment about spraying them. Now I know, I get that, you know. I know the garden books say, you know, don't spray the leaves in the sun, it's bad and things. Well, all I can say is take a look at the results. I mean, I spray them. I mean, in the heat this summer, I was spraying them up to 3 times a day in full sun. And, you know, I'd just say, look at what you see. Do those tomatoes look in poor condition? I don't think they do, and I think, you know, you won't be able to see this, but I mean, there's fruit set there bigger than a thumbnail. You know, I think for me, that's all I'm saying. For me, it works. Yeah, I think that's very presentable. Well done. Thank you, Mel. Let's just shake those trusses up. Ah, right, well, as long as you don't wash me. That's my grandson. He loves helping in the garden, especially where the hose is concerned. Right, so I think the next thing we need to do is pick the cucumbers, because although the fridge is still full, you know, that is a lovely sized cue. Another one, beautiful. Now I'd say for me, that's getting too big. That one will be going to the chickens, which is probably a bit wasteful. Well, the thing is we don't need them. And the chickens love them. So. great to have, but what do you do when you can pick that many cucumbers again and again? So, busy day today. We got, well, I'll be going and doing some family bits now, and then we've got to get ready for the show. So I've got my wife making the 5XL underpants bigger because I need a waistline of 66 inches for what I'm using it for at the show. That's in progress. I'll have to store the pickled goods from yesterday, and then it's going to be sorting through the eggs to try and find 6 that are as good as identical, blemish free, and all of the same colour, because we've got 6 in the white egg class and 6 in the brown egg, and we'll see. It's a first for that, and we haven't got that. We got 20 chickens, so we haven't got lots to choose from. And the other thing, of course, we've got white stars, we've got Colombian blacktails, black rock, speckledies, and bluebells. So they only lay like a few eggs of each individual colour, so that sort of, our selection is quite limited, but it's all good fun. So my helper is just cutting up the cucumber to give to the chickens, otherwise the dominant ones will have it all. So it's picking time now.
$59.3.
Okay.
Slippery.
So you can't fit 3 pumpkins.
Okay. Just getting it. Getting 2 of them in here. This side. There we go.
You can't fit any more in there.
Huh.
That's heavy.
Does that feel heavy?
Yeah.
Heavy,
It does feel heavy.
Heavier than others?
Yeah.
Really? Bigger than the others?
I don't know.
Heavier.
he's waning now. He's picked up 3.
It's just the shape. You can't get grip of
That
it.
one is a funny shape.
Yeah.
can I just grab a bit lower?
Yeah.
Okay,
Head on the boot.
1, 2,
What's your head
8.
on the boot, guys?
Yeah.
You beauty. Now, do we need...
Oh, there's no pumpkin in
where's
that.
underpants gone?
In the back of the shed. Remember?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, yeah.
All right. Load it in then.
Well guys, sorry it's been a bit fragmented today, but it's been a bit all over the place. We've got everything delivered to the show, but it wasn't without its glitches. So for having pumpkins that are, you know, over 50 kilos each, where the parking was, the marshal very kindly let us go the closest we could to the door, but our class was actually at the very back of the tent. So then the person marshalling the inside of the tent said, well look, there's no point trying to carry that all the way here. Let's open up the back of the tent and bring them in through there. Then the problem arose that they had to go on pallets, but the other entrance had used up the room on the pallets, so new pallets had to be fetched in. Then there was a concern that one was going to snap the table, so that one had to go in a class of its own on the floor. So you can, it's like happy chaos. But there we go. We'll wait and see what the results will be tomorrow. Oh, and the eggs. Right, what happened with the eggs? I didn't get involved. I was on pumpkin duty, but it seems that my wife had found 6 eggs that were pretty much identical. But then my daughter found one that she thought was bigger, so she swapped one out. But then my wife wanted to keep them uniform, so that's lady politics. I think we've got to go back tomorrow morning before judging and take the large egg out, and then we're going to either take the one that was laid today, or we're going to squeeze the chickens to make them lay some tomorrow morning, and then we can have a bit more selection. It's all funny, and I got to thank my son-in-law Dwayne for doing all the heavy lifting, because it's one thing lifting something in a gym, but I don't think I've ever, well, no, you know that I've never visited a gym, but I have been in one to look once, and I never saw them lifting round, shiny, slippery pumpkins. Not the day I went anyway. So yeah, I'm very grateful that he really did the lion's share of all the lifting out of the patch. Not easy on undulating soil either. So that's the day done. Tomorrow morning we go back. I think we're allowed in till about 8:30. Judging starts at 9, and then we can put another egg in to get them more uniform. And also we have the exhibit, I don't know, it sort of looked like a big large bottom, and it's going to be dressed up. It's a pumpkin, but because of the way it grew against the wall and it was jammed in by a beam post, it's got a sort of cleavage type thing down it. So yeah, we thought we would enter that in the fun class as a builder's butt. So yeah, but the problem was we couldn't get the pants to stay up, so that is another thing we're going to have to do tomorrow, is to take something more substantial than the drawing pins we took. I tell you, you couldn't write it, but it's all funny. Guys, thank you again for watching. Tomorrow I hope that I can walk you round the show. I'm sorry I didn't manage to get the footage, but it really was pretty chaotic going through the back door to get the pumpkins in, and one marshal saying we were going to snap the table, and yeah, it wouldn't have been right for me to go around videoing other people preparing their flowers and jams and scones and whatever else they were doing. So apologies for that, but I will, all being well, video everything tomorrow after it's been judged. Thank you again. Please like and subscribe if it's something that you enjoy watching. See you tomorrow.